concept is basically how we think about ourselves and how we think others think about ourselves. It comes from us thinking about ourselves and introspecting on how we are in the real world and how we think about ourselves in private as well. It influences a lot of different things, just like self esteem and how we act in the real world. So my Sim's name was Anastasia Maddox, and her personality characteristics that I chose were social butterfly, irresistible, bookworm, hot-headed, and athletic. Her favorite food was steak, her favorite color was aqua, and she liked classic rock music, and her lifetime aspiration was to be a 5-star blog artist. So her personality characteristics definitely made it easier for her to excel in reaching her lifetime wish. She definitely, being a social butterfly, had a leg up, and it seemed that a lot of people liked her blog posts, so that definitely reinforced her sense of self-concept that she's a good blog artist, as well as being the kind of person that she is. Her athleticness was also reinforced by her lifeguarding job, so she would get promotions for being athletic, and that definitely probably reinforced her self concept in the fact that she's athletic and strong. And as for being hot headed, if she went off on one of her friends, it would definitely show that they were upset with her. And as for irresistible, she had a lot of guys running after her, but she ended up picking the one that was best for her. So self-esteem is basically how we feel about ourselves. Do we feel good about ourselves? Do we love ourselves, or do we hate ourselves? Typically, any human is going to want to do something that makes themselves feel good, because when we feel good, we're happy. So self-esteem motivates our actions, because typically since we want to feel good, we do things that will make us feel good, and we'll do things that will make others happy as well. So that way it improves our self-concept from them, like from their perspective, and it'll also improve how society approves of us, and then that will then in turn raise our self-esteem. So because Anastasia's blog does very well, and her Sims definitely seem to, like, her Sim friends seem to really like her, it definitely boosts her self-esteem and it motivates her to do the things that a lot of people seem to like about her. So when a lot of people like one of her blog posts, she tends to blog a lot about that specific topic. But if she blogs about a topic that not that many people like, she won't blog about it a lot. So that definitely motivates her to blog what people like to hear. And then, as well as athleticism, it motivates her to her job as a lifeguard motivates her to stay in shape. So it motivates her to go to the gym, work out at home, swim, do whatever she can to keep in shape. And then for her bookworm personality trait, she's in a book club, so that motivates her to stay on top of, reading, and she really enjoys it, so she'll read whenever she gets the chance. And since she has a now husband, her irresistible characteristic gets motivated by that as well through him, because he's giving her this attention, which motivates her to be kind to him and love him. People will represent themselves to others by acting accordingly to their responses and according to their personality. Humans want to be liked by others, so they try to do things they know that won't make people upset or uncomfortable. This means that we will try to represent ourselves in the most positive light as possible, because we want people to like us. This isn't always the case, though, because some people simply don't care how other people view them, so they'll act the way that they want to act, regardless of how people view them. Anastasia represents herself as a kind person, that social butterfly. She doesn't like to show her hot-headed side because she knows that it'll make people upset. Whenever she gets into an argument with her husband, he definitely lets her know that it's not okay to just get mad over the smallest of things. But It definitely shows in her interactions with other people. She tries to maintain everything to be positive because she knows that's what people like. And the same thing goes as for her blog. A lot of people like certain things when she blogs about like love or how school is going versus how depressed she is or something like that. Self concept can definitely change. Throughout life, we go through all these different experiences and we gain more knowledge on certain things that we didn't know about before. Personally, my self concept has definitely changed since high school, and I definitely have learned so many different things that have caused me to change how I think about myself and how I think others think about me. So, in turn, I feel like as you go through life, your self concept is constantly changing because you go through all these different experiences that will make you change.